way, let us know in the Twitch chat who is going to come out on top. Is it going to be Echo, 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 or is it the persistence of Persis that will walk away the winner? The final game for match number 4 is underway.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go. We already see Echo on the red side. PSO is going to be starting on a blue side instead. Garen already on the top lane there doing Renekton and Ramli Honey again with X side. Just like the previous game, going for that 3-man sort of like stack here onto that mid lane before now retreating to that bottom lane, which is allowing Tobu a lot of space there to farm. So they definitely don't want to give her that good of a time, that's for sure, especially in this final games. But now the thing is going to be settling down a little bit here. Let's go ahead and take stock of how this laning phase is about to unfold.
All right, so a lot of people often ask me as a caster, right, why do you want to have a 3-stack in mid-side? Most probably because you want the priority. You want to be able to push Tecmaturgy, who is using the Jace underneath the turret, so that he's not able to actually freeze or maybe even get into a resource farm and overtake the Hunyega. Why? Because Hunyega wants to get to level 5
Dewa is able to turn it around though, as Alexa is forced to tuck tail and run, and he goes one shot. Oh, that's so close. Maybe could have done it there. Tecmaturgy was able to come in time, but he's already having his hands kind of tied up here in the middle. And Surdub jumps in the middle. He has a lot of health here. He's going to try to set things up, but unfortunately PSO is able to turn it around on the other side. Now it looks like they are going to be losing a couple of their members. Honeyega almost dies there, but Jero wasn't able to close the distance, and now it's going to be surrounded by Surdub and Ramli. But Surdub, he wants to get out of the way of. He can't quite do so, especially with the turret targeting him at that specific moment.
Not a very wise choice there from Jill to be able to go in there. I mean, it's I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Yeah. What can you do? I mean, you got to try to make it work, but at the end of the day, he didn't have his flash. That was very unfortunate for him. Some of his cooldowns was on, some of his skills were on cooldown as well. If not, it could have been an easy kill, and it would have been at least a break even for the side of Echo and PSO. Unfortunately, for the side of PSO, unfortunately, Echo took advantage of it. So the dump was nearby, and this is what we were talking about here. Tufts is going to have a hard time. Excuse me, not Tufts. Trizel is going to have a really hard time here going up against the Garen. Garen, so much of sustain here with his passive Perseverance, and as long as he doesn't get damaged by minions or damaged by champion, and he just stays
around the pit here. PSO rolling in, Tobu and Tecmaturgy trying to keep Surdum at bay, but Surdum's already about halfway done. Jero's going to be jumping in, getting the stun down, while in the meantime the rescue squad fights off Ramli and Ulexai on the top side there. Jero still attempting to try to maneuver around. The Mountain Dragon has been taken by Echo though. PSO is looking to try to scrape the ground here to try and get some additional kills on the PSO. They found Dewa, they found Surdum. Can they find another one of Tufts? But Tufts is a little bit too tough there. Ramli trying to run away, but then
he gets away.
Gets away scot-free.
And this is the problem here for PSO. I said it time and time again. Why did they take the fight? They could have just optioned for let them take the dragon. It is just a little bit of extra defense. You can get so much out of the Herald if you time it right.
Yeah, exactly. The timing needs to be perfect here, and they're going to try to time this attack here on the Trizel in order to try to draw even more, but unfortunately not enough meltdown damage there. The Garen is unfortunately going to fall to the ground. That's forcing PSO to back out of this fight here because they don't have the sustain necessary to fight against Ulexai and Surdum at the same time. Managing to peel away just barely though, as Gerald is still a little bit low, but unfortunately they still have to stick around though because Echo is continuing to bring a push and then already bringing the Rift Herald alongside, and that unfortunately means the end of that tier 1 turret. But then what PSO can try to do at this point is just damage mitigation, try to prevent Echo trying to snowball this into yet another fight or perhaps even another objective.
All right, so Echo doesn't need to overstay over the top side already. They've already opened up a tier 1 turret over towards opposing sides of the side lanes. Only mid now is going to be the next thing that they want to be focusing on. And I'm thinking for Echo, they do have the capabilities to run it down mid. They have Surdum that is going to be able to be very, very much a threat onto the sidelines as well as on the flanks here. The fact that Ramli as well will be able to showstopper any of the tankier champions into the hands of PSO is also something to be very wary about. Ulexai, if they decide to go all in onto him, he'll be able to use his second skill. Oh,
nice
showstopper!
Yeah, unfortunately that spin in to win it is not going to win it there for the Garen as his soul leaves the body there. Not much the Tufts could do unfortunately in that situation, but it certainly opened up a huge gap there on the top lane here, and now you can already see Echo just gathering around the middle here to maybe they might find another target. A good route there onto Gerald that's going to keep him out of the way for now. Tobu still not going to be overextending himself there. I mean, again, you don't necessarily want to be conceding those kills here. Fertile Drake is coming out, and you already see Echo in position to take it. I think they should be able to get it without too much drama here because PSO is not really in a position to fight them for that. They're instead going to try to go for that Rift Herald first, but you already see the Renekton already making his way towards Shyvana, so Echo is attempting to try to deny them even this take. Oh, but look at the damage Trizel does on the drill, though. He's almost melting him down. That forces the hand, though, and PSO collapses onto Echo as they attempt to try to find those kills. But Tubbs, unfortunately, is going to get lost in that sauce and gets taken down yet again here. The top team time, and we've seen this Garen fall to the hands of Echo for tier.
Lost in that sauce. I'm definitely going to be stealing that one for my next cast, for sure. Anyway, Echo now being able to get another Herald. This is the second Herald of the game that they've been able to score. Two turrets in their favor. Not even a single turret for PSO, and 2 dragons as well. We're going to be seeing Shyvana coming in there. We do see quite a bit of a fight. Herald has been taken down. Ramley goes crazy. Whoa, the triple root comes down. Oh, Tech now. Whoa, almost hits the rocket. But it's alright. The Herald is still in play. This is going to give them quite a bit here. Look at the amount of damage that comes down there. And that is just big win. This is the Echo.
God, Garen, not again.
This is the Echo pressure that I was expecting they should have done.
Allow them to continue the siege. Oh, good jump there, but then Tech Emergy might be in an open spot of trouble. Surdam does nail that final hit there, despite the cover of the turret, and Trizel does tank all of that damage, and then might be a cue for Echo to continue pressing this issue here, but it seems like they will be backing off because they realize that means with that pickoff done onto Tech Emergy, 30 seconds, that's going to be the window of opportunity they need to take Baron Nashor. And oh my goodness, Churl! That's a little bit too close to comfort though. Trizel is going to try to hold his own, and he does have the sustain though, despite Tubbs trying to spin his sword around. He doesn't quite get a kill until just that point when he managed to finally find execute he's been looking for all throughout the game.
And I just gotta say this, I gotta highlight this, right? Elexite, the reason why Senna is just so popular is the fact that she can be across the map and still affects so much in terms of saving Saddam. All he needed to do was just dive in. But if it wasn't for the Dawning Shadow giving a little bit of shield onto Saddam, it would have been a 1-for-1 trade underneath that turret here. So good coordination being shown from the side of Echo here. 14 kills ahead here. I think it's only a matter of time before that 15,000 gold advantage is going to go turn into 20,000.
Aiming straight for Tubbs, and the burn down coming from Hun Jaeger on the Corki. Whoo boy, pain all around there for that Garen as he stays out for the count for the next 40 seconds. There's 6 kills so far that the Garen has conceded here to Echo, and oh my goodness, I just realized this. 707, that's an airplane there that Corki is riding in that KDA.
I mean, it is. 707 definitely with the confidence of an A3 AT for sure. I do know for a fact that Hun Jaeger is... Oh, wait, but before that, no.
Jumping on the Ramley, they're going to try to burst down the set, and they do get the kill done, and now they try to peel away, but then Echo is still in position to continue this siege as Hun Jaeger joins into the mix. Now, the drill is going to have his attention slightly divided here. Sir Dum keeps the pressure on top, while Elexite Trizel keeps the pressure going in the mid, and finally breaks through the floodgates. That is the tier 3 turret already taken down. PSO now attempting their very best to hold out here, just like the last stand at Alamo. This is looking very, very bad for them from the onset, but this is going to be the literal last stand here as they manage to get a good lockdown, a stasis on the Hun Jaeger, but it can't quite finish him off until that point. Good there. Finally, Garrett gets the double kill that he's been looking for, but Trizel is giving good chase here. Trizel can definitely stay some of those attacks, but then he's not really interested in the fight. He backs off and allows Tubbs to continue moving on.
3 turrets, almost 2 turrets, 2 tier 3 turrets here for the price of that Baron is definitely a big win. This gives Echo a lot of breathing room, and now the fact that
chase him all the way to the Dragon Pit, and then Trizel is not going to get caught out completely, but he does have backup coming in the form of an X-Site, and they're going to try to keep him alive as long as possible, but Tubbs, he is still able to stay around, or rather, he's already backed way off here, allowing Echo to continue taking on this Ocean Dragon here, but then they do lose Drill in the process though, so they unfortunately are not in a good shape to try to take this Drake.
Alright, so unfortunately for members of Persis, Echo were able to handily get 3 times the number of kills, and almost more so almost 10 times the
Right,
number of
says
turrets
PSO
here.
going to be turning things around, but then they're going to try to get the first strike instead, though. Aiming in on trying to chase down Gerald. They managed to melt him down quite a bit, but instead it's going to be Tobu that takes one for the team as the rest of Echo continue to roll on this team roll through the mid lane. They tried to find another kill, couldn't quite find one except until they found Dewa.
All right, so going to be seeing here for Dewa, immediately assassinated by Sir Dom. Tobu as well. They are down by 2 members here, and this is going to be the beginning of the end. This is, I mean, I don't see members of PSO come back from this.
Yeah, they're going ahead and just going to surround them. Tough is going to bring in one last swing, but unfortunately he's going to be forced to bring out the revive, and Echo's already surrounding him completely. 5v1, and there's no health left for that Garen. Gerald tries to jump in one more time. That's not going to do anything at all to stop the tide that is Echo from taking on the Nexus, and finally Echo Forge here wins